13 love. 13 love, y'all, man. Just realized 13 love is talking about. Another thing that 13 love is talking about. 13, period. Like I say, we in the 13th dimensional being. My brothers and my cousins, my sea stars, have been trying to tell y'all this. I'm Royal Obey, son of Big my mama, that's Rules Negas Naginis. Son of the originals. And you know, this is this is not a joke. This is no longer me faking it till I make it. This is a knowing. You know what I'm saying? Even though I knew then, but I had to fake it. Like me as a vessel, me, Roy, Lil Roy, you know, everybody knows Lil Roy. I had to, man, nigga, like, first of all, just let y'all niggas know, I ain't weak, nigga. Got me fucked up, bro. Like, you know, I ain't the strongest person on the planet, but I sure damn sure ain't the weakest. And I guarantee you that. And I ain't the best leader, but I never chose to be a leader. But I always got put in that position. Now, why is that? My entire life. You know? I think that too. Sorry, they talking. Sorry, I don't even want y'all to be knowing that stuff yet. Listen. It still hasn't changed. There's a lot of things that I have to explain, you guys. There's a lot of things that's going on. Sorry, I'm still working on my beam, so trying to keep it in tune. Keep it lined up, keep it lit up. There's a lot going on, guys. I'm going to get to it. I'm still getting used to this body. You have to give me a sec. Okay? I'm not trying to rush you. I know it sounds funny to some of you blind, deaf, and sheep people of what I'm doing. That's why, which is why I don't like, you see, real ones, we like to look at the camera once we got our true selves out, because we look at this camera, we can feel you fake ass motherfuckers trying to tell us we're crazy, tell us something's wrong with us. Let me let you know something. Something's wrong with you. You're in hell. You're in hell and you're suffering. And you don't know that you're suffering. And you put so many limitations on yourself. Not just limitations of you can't fly. You can't do this. You can't do this. Spirit supernatural. Like I told you earlier when I first started this. I don't remember when. I don't deal with time like that. But I definitely told you. I don't forget anything. Shout out to my ancestors from Atlantis. You know? Listen. I told you before. If you following... Well, first of all, you're not following me. You're not following me. I don't even like these words. This new earth that y'all got going on is trash. And so when I speak of earth, I give y'all that. When I'm speaking of earth, I'm speaking of the world. My phone is keep like tilting. Speaking of the world, y'all. The world, Craig, not the city, not just the city, the world, Craig. Not just the city, the world, Craig. Camera, don't fall. Camera, please don't fall. Camera, don't fall. Yo, so this really me, though. This how I really am. I mean, like, no, not fully. No, not fully yet. Okay, I'll put it to you this way. A lot of us have never been ourselves, like I said in other videos. And I know some people may have heard that and got offended by that. And yes, I'm aware that I don't have that many subscribers. And so yes, I'm aware I don't get that many views. But I'm also aware of a few other things, like bots and shit like that. But I'm also aware of energy and shit like that too. So these videos are kind of like, they might be for the future. It's possible. It is kind of the future. Because whoever runs into it, 9 times out of 10, you're probably going to see this later when I'm all like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it's him. It's happening. Sorry. I'm sorry. I know they don't want it to happen. They don't want us to be on top. They don't want us to do that. And we're not even going back to the top like that. We don't even fuck about that shit no more. We're kind of over you guys. You guys are like weird, sick. You kind of remind us of your mom, Hawthorne, Lilith. Y'all be tweaking. And I don't have time for that shit. See, I try to come over here and come and get y'all so we can go home but y'all don't like to listen. Y'all real hard-headed. See, y'all don't even like to, like, I mean, like, not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. It's not me, y'all. Not even a little bit. Y'all don't even like to listen a little bit. Y'all like to constantly just, like, act like you heard, made me feel like, oh, I'm doing such a good thing as a good parent and shit like that. And then all of a sudden, when I need you to do one thing, you always fuck it up. This is the most terrible show ever. So, certain ones came back here to try to help y'all out. Because y'all be tweaking. We ain't got time for that shit. It's really time to get going. I'm going to probably be talking like this for a little minute because I got to work this shit out because I'm trying to get myself fully in this body. And it's me, nigga. It's still Roy, but, like, you know what I'm saying? Let me put it to you this way. I was traumatized so much as a child. I was holding myself back so much as being myself that I actually split myself a few times. Now listen to this. I actually split myself a few times. And I actually created multiple personalities. But I'm not schizophrenic. They would call that schizophrenic. But I'm using these terms and this stuff like that so y'all can understand. But I know when you hear this, fear is going to come in your heart because that's the programming. But that's really a part of their trickery, how it got us fucked up. Because that is what a photon does when it goes into another realm. Split experiment. But anyway, so I already had to split myself a little bit to even come into this realm, right? From my parents in the astral to my parents in the physical. I had to split myself. So then when I got here, my splitted version, I communicated with him every day. I had him do certain things he didn't be aware of because I already knew what was going to happen. So he still don't know every fucking thing. So if you go on any channel and you just expect